everyone to this week's edition of INTV Weekly. It is February 12th, and I am Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And I am Nolan Weiss. Jeff, no snow. What do you think about this?
I don't think it's coming.
Every single year, Jeff prays to the snow god for snow, 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 snow. And no, this year. Do you think we're going to get any snow, or are you one of those people, like myself, that think we're going to get dumped on tomorrow?
I was optimistic.
And then when it comes tomorrow,
but it's not going to come.
Yeah.
Even if it comes, it's not going to stay. So I'm being pessimistic, and
Let me wipe that tear away from your eye.
It's not a tear. I'm about to quit my job and move away to
Go
Colorado.
Live up at the pass.
Live in the Rocky Mountains.
The old Rocky Mountains.
The old Rockies.
Why Colorado, Jeff? Why not like?
Because they have. It's not.
Why not like Switzerland or somewhere
It'll never
else?
stop snowing in Colorado, except for in the summer.
Better knock on wood. So no snow. Let us know about how you're doing bundling up this winter. Send us a Facebook picture. We'd love to see what you're doing to stay occupied in this not-so winter wonderland of a winter.
Kicking off today's episode, we'd like to thank our sponsors.
Every single week, we love them. Like the Cascade Prevention Coalition, make sure to check out their commercials each week on INTV. We've got some new ones. Marijuana prevention in the Upper Kittitas County.
And Smokey's Barbecue. Be sure to check them out in South Cleveland.
Gosh, love Smokies. And one more, Swiftwater Fitness. I'm just going to throw this out there. I'm exhausted today because I did Tiffany Gobel's spin class, and I got to tell you, it's amazing. I've been telling everybody.
It's a
Swiftwater
workout.
Fitness, it is.
It's just you and Tiffany in there?
No, there's actually like 13 other people on the bike. She has hard rock music going, little kid rock.
That's not hard rock. That's not even rock.
It's rock and roll.
No, that's
terrible. And it was an awesome time, I gotta say.
Kid
and I'm
Rock.
exhausted. Kid Rock, I'm a cowboy baby. When's the last time you heard that song?
In 1990?
Yeah, exactly. You should listen to it while you're spinning with Tiffany Goebel at Swiftwater Fitness.
No
Jeff.
thanks. Music's come a long way. I don't want to turn back in time.
These people are amazing, and we always have to give them a good shout out. That is the Student of the Week, Kellen Chavez from the Cleon Roslyn High School. Let's go check out an interview with Kellen.
My name's Kellen Chavez. I'm a senior at Cleon Roslyn High School. I was born in Yakima, Washington. I lived in Montana for a little while, and I think since the 4th grade, I've been living here with my aunt and uncle, Kelly and Jeremy Hink. I played baseball, football, basketball, mainly just baseball this year though, so it feels good. It was kind of weird. I'd never been elected for anything like that, so more kind of just do my own thing and roll by and get out of school and go to my military training and become a state trooper and just kind of roll through and do my own thing. So I wasn't really expecting to get anything like this. Peggy Hamley, she was the one who elected me for it, so shouts out to her. She was really nice in doing all that for me.
Congratulations, Kellen. Your parents must be proud. And our...
You know we are.
Yep, you know we are. And our athlete of the week is Owen Dodge. Congratulations. We don't have an interview with Owen.
Out in Easton.
Out in Easton. It's too far for us to travel. Car break-ins have been happening more frequently around town, so be sure to lock up your cars and keep a solid eye out.
Paco Valdez said that he walked out to his car, saw that somebody was in it, and then went to his neighbor's house, and she reported that somebody actually stole her truck. And they finally found her truck in Seattle. High-speed chase, too.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. It was on the news.
That's crazy.
And actually, it's kind of funny, that same day, something crazy happened when you're on the phone.
Yes. I was on the phone with a former customer of mine, and we were just kind of catching up. He moved down to North Shore in Hood River. North Shore, Hood River?
You said it was Hood Canal yesterday.
I believe it's Hood River. Anyways, he has property down there. We were just catching up, and he saw an airplane flip right in front of his property, and so he had to get off the phone, call 911, made a report, and it was all over the news last night. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, scary right there, but everybody's okay.
Everyone was all right.
Good to hear. Just like we were talking about a little earlier in the news.
Staying in the Kardashian family topics.
Yeah, staying in the... Wait,
we
were never there.
Bruce Jenner, part of the Kardashians, and then Kanye West, married to Kim Kardashian.
I guess you're right. Yep. I didn't put the whole circle together. Yep. The three-piece circle.
The whole three-piece circle.
Yeah, right there. Bruce Jenner.
He is training to become a transgender.
Training?
I don't know how much training goes into
Yeah,
it. There's a little bit of training.
Probably
You
a
have
little
to
bit.
Walk in high heels.
A little etiquette training.
Yeah, like pick out a new wardrobe. There's a little bit of training.
And then all your doctor's appointments too. You
all
gotta
your doctor's appointments.
get
But
there too.
it
for
is
training.
official, and there is going to be a reality show based upon this. The transgender community is not happy with the fact that he's making money, where they think that he is an iconic role model, and then so it would be like pushing forward for the transgender community if he just came out with it and then said that he's becoming a transgender.
But instead, they're upset because they're showing his transformation.
And they're making money off of it, and he's keeping it hush hush until it comes out on the reality show.
Well, and staying on the Bruce Jenner topic, y'all have seen the car accident that he was involved in, where a 69-year-old woman, actually Bruce Jenner's neighbor, was in a fatal accident involved with Bruce Jenner's car. Just he couldn't stop and rammed in the back of her car, killing the 69-year-old.
He feels terrible, but apparently he was not the cause of the accident, so he's heavy-hearted, but at the same time, he's not going to be seeing any jail time.
What a terrible week. Well, what a terrible week for him.
Yes.
Coming out to do the all the backlash that he's gotten from doing this transgender transformation, and then to be involved in this accident.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. And when it rains, it pours.
On a lighter topic, a puppy was found, but it wasn't a puppy.
It wasn't a puppy.
It was an otter.
No, it wasn't, Jeff.
But it
wasn't
wasn't an otter.
It doesn't even look like an otter.
It was a fox.
Well, they don't know yet. They're actually doing tests.
Could be a wolverine.
Let's check out this little video clip from this news story.
A well-meaning family in Whitehorse, Canada recently got quite a shock after learning a dog they saved isn't exactly what they thought. Ralph Shopland and his relatives discovered the tiny, abandoned creature in poor health near a lake on the weekend of Easter. The family took what they thought was a puppy in and turned to social media to find a wet nurse. For a few days, the animal nursed off a surrogate, and it was during this time the Shoplands learned the male animal isn't a puppy at all. A Yukon conservation officer said at first the family wasn't quite sure what it was. They reportedly speculated that it might be an otter or a wolverine. However, staffers from the Yukon Wildlife Preserve have since taken the creature in, and they now suspect he's a fox, due to the telltale white tip on his tail.
It's crazy. In this day and age, we still can't figure out everything that we find.
I'm still trying to figure out what you are, Nolan.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Probably an alien of some sort.
Well, yeah, I think we're all aliens. Jeff, have you watched Ancient Aliens?
Yes, I have.
Okay,
I'm
exactly.
a firm believer in ancient aliens.
Anyways.
We reported weeks ago on a mysterious creature found in a tuna can.
And we finally figured it out. Maybe. Scientists speculate that little object in the tuna can.
Channel 40 observers.
It's INTV Channel 3, Jeff.
Channel 3 observers speculate. I'm still trying to get used to that.
Yeah, I don't know how. It's been 2 years.
Yeah, we've changed our name about 7 times.
And Jeff, no, just one time.
Moving right along, it was a tongue-eating parasite. Trying to eat people's tongues. By people, I mean fish.
So what do you do with that? Do you just
Get rid of it.
throw it away, or do you sue that tuna fish company right there?
I would throw it away. I mean, I don't know if you could...
Would you eat it?
I would not eat it, definitely not.
Why not? Just so you could
Cause
say that you
worms.
survived.
Cause worms.
Maybe have a t-shirt.
Remember the mouse that was found in the bottom of a Monster can?
Yep, that was me.
That was crazy. I wonder if that guy got money off of it.
Oh, you know he did.
Do you think so?
Or the chicken nugget head of the chicken.
Yeah, that seems...
I'd
I
eat
mean,
it.
yeah, you know what you're getting into.
Yeah,
you know?
when you're getting a chicken nugget, it's not like you're getting the cream of the crop.
No, absolutely
Not getting the
not.
chicken breast. Okay, commercial break from our sponsors.
Mountain Elegance's a family-owned store. Our store is 8,500 square feet. We have a variety that we furnish homes from top to bottom. We give complimentary consultation, and the customer will generally come back to our store and we help them with their needs. We pride ourselves on customer service. Again, we're open Tuesday through Sunday, 10 to 5. We have about 2,000 square feet of mattresses, and we have something that will be comfortable to everyone.
Pay your bill the easy way by signing up for electronic fund transfer with Inland Networks. It's quick, free, and convenient. Using electronic fund transfer for automatic bill pay will eliminate the hassle of remembering to pay your bill on time, writing checks every month, or having to make that extra stop during your busy schedule. Signing up for EFT is free and simple. Just stop by our Inland Networks offices in Roslyn or Cle Elum and get signed up today. Thank you for your business. Hope to see you soon.
Welcome back to this week's edition of INTV Weekly. It is the week of February 12th. Love is in the air.
February, yeah. 2 Valentine's Day. And then our next week, for our brand new news, like always, on Thursdays at 7 p.m. is February 19th.
Is President's Day usually this close to Valentine's Day? I don't get that, because I didn't know it was like 2 days after.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Got that 3-day weekend, and you just get to hang out with all your loved ones. Your animals, or your parents, or your girlfriend, your wife.
And if you're trying to figure out what to do while you're hanging out with your loved ones, how about some quick tips?
Oh, quick tip.
Great quick tip from Regan and Pinterest.
Always Pinterest.
Always Pinterest.
This is an awesome way to surprise your loved one for this Valentine's Day. Regan, take it away.
Hey guys, Regan here, INTV's editor and filler for the weekly show and the editor for the weekly show. So this week's quick tip. Did you guys ever put your headphones in your purse and pull them out and they look like this? It's kind of annoying, right? And every time you're undoing the knots, you feel like you're probably destroying some wire within your headphones. Well, I can solve that problem really easily. Here's how it works. You need 2 paper clips and glue. I have already put glue to save us some time on the backs of these paper clips. You want to flip them so they're opposite, so one clippy side is down and one clippy side is up. All you're going to do literally is just glue them together. Now these paper clips don't look all that great or cool or exciting. Or not paper clips. I keep calling them paper clips and our filmer Jude keeps laughing at me. These are clothespins. In case you are all confused like I am, the paper clips. Not paper clips, clothespins. Man, I cannot get this right at all. I'm just forever in my mind, these will now be paper clips. Clothespins, clothespins. Clothespins. These are clothespins, in case you all were wondering. Not paper clips. Clothespins. I'm just going to keep repeating that until it's embedded in my brain. Clothespins. You want to take these clothespins, which don't look all that pretty, glue them together so they're opposite directions. If you want to make them look prettier, you can paint them, put decorative tape on them, get creative, I don't know. So once they're glued together and they're all dry, which I don't know how dry these are, but I'm gonna say it's dry enough. You're gonna take your untangled headphones, which this might take a second because mine are kind of knotted up. Clearly I didn't have this clothespin idea until now. But now I will never have to worry about this again. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take one clippy side and take your, I don't know if you can see that, all you're going to do is it fits perfectly within there. Then you're going to start wrapping your cord. So through here, just like so. I don't know if you can see that. And my paper clips, clothespins, aren't glued very well right now, but they'll dry eventually. And you're just going to keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. Clothespins. Okay, so once you're done wrapping your cord around your clothespins, you want to take the other side of the clippy part and you're just going to put your little head pieces in there. Look at that. So you got your earbuds in one clip side, and you got your little outlet jack on the other clippy side, and your cord is all neatly wrapped around your clothespins. You just put that in your purse. Doesn't take very much room. Again, these aren't very pretty, but if you want to get creative put some decorative tape, paint, whatever. And that's it. That's all it is. Super fast, super easy. Back to you, Nolan and Jeff, where I'm sure you will make fun of me for this quick tip because that's what you guys do. But that's okay because I'm the editor and I can give you guys alien heads and mustaches, ginormous ones. So it's okay. It's even playing fields. Back to you guys.
Wow, headphone holder. That's awesome right there.
It's impressive.
Very impressive. Like, if I needed a creative something that's not very important, right there is nice.
I usually just take my headphones
And set 'em
leave-
down.
Yeah, set them down, or I'll leave them plugged in, and then I'll make like a nice like fat loop so it doesn't get creased, and then I'll wrap it around my iPod.
But that loop is very important.
It's very important
because you don't want to put too much tension. But with these,
Yep.
endless possibilities.
But
Thank you, Regan, for that great tip.
or you could go with a different route and have wireless headphones.
Ooh, that's pretty sweet. I've never seen wireless headphones.
Yeah, Beats by Dre makes
No, I mean like little tiny earplug
Earbuds.
headphones. Yeah.
They would have to be as big as like those like little batteries. You'd have to.
Yeah.
They'd have to be battery powered.
Yeah, but you could still have those. Like just like the ones that go all the way around your ear. You could have those little batteries in the back. Well, there's an invention for somebody to make millions off.
See what I do sometimes is
What
like
do you do,
I'll
Jeff?
put.
Do you get
like,
a,
I usually wear hats. And then,
Clothespin?
No,
Wrap
I'll wear hats and then I'll just take my phone and shove it in my hat like that, and I'll just play my music over.
Do you know how bad that is? How much Wi-Fi is going to that brain and just destroying? Well, it's
Probably
it's all right.
making
It's
me
destroyed.
smarter, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
'cause
you're
I'm
gathering
pretty-
all that Google information.
Okay, you want to IQ test next week?
Oh, I'd love
Jefferson
to.
Nolan.
I would love to. Spelling is going to be #1.
Spelling's not on an IQ test because no one gives a care because.
You got to know how to spell, Joe.
Yep.
Anyways, moving on. The Roslyn Fire Department had their year banquet and
It's a ball. It's a Roslyn Fire Department ball.
Okay, Roslyn Fire Department ball.
It's not a
Thanks, Jeff.
banquet. It's a ball.
Usually they have banquets.
No.
I would call them banquets.
No, it's a ball.
Because they didn't dance, so they didn't have a ball.
It's a firefighter ball.
They actually just had Bonnie Calda, and they had an award presentation where Chris Martin won the Firefighter of the Year award, and who won the Rookie of the Year?
Kendall
McGibbon.
Jude's boyfriend.
Yeah,
Rookie of the
congratulations, Jude's boyfriend, Kendall McGibbon. Is that how you're going to introduce him?
Year. Yeah. Would you
Thank
win?
you, Kendall McGibbon.
Would you win?
I've never won anything.
You've never.
I'm not
won
on the fire department,
anything, So you never
What'd you
won
win?
anything outside of the fire
What'd you win
department?
again?
One time I got best.
Oh my gosh, you've been on for like 7 years.
Yeah.
And what have you won?
I got like mustache of the year.
Oh, this guy's #1. #1, our Cleveland Fire Department.
It was.
You live in
dyed
Roslyn, by the way.
Black. It
You're
was
on the
dyed
Cleveland Fire Department, and you live in Roslyn.
black. Just trying to help out other communities. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying?
Wow.
Trying to help out other communities.
You want to report news, there it is. Congratulations, though, to the Roslyn Fire Department for doing an awesome job. They do some great work in the Roslyn area, keeping us safe. Thank you, guys.
Carpenter House Museum is doing great things with our projects down there, and we
Check out a montage!
together a montage.
Wow, sweet montage.
Cool things happening downtown Cleveland.
Yeah,
The building
Cleveland
itself,
Carpenter Museum.
yeah, the building itself is an art piece.
beautiful. Just driving by, it is the only nice thing on 3rd Street. I'm just joking, but seriously, I love 3rd
The
Street.
football field's pretty nice.
Oh, I know. It was a joke. The trees coming down on 3rd Street are beautiful. The houses are beautiful. But I'm just saying, the Carpenter Museum is one of the reasons I drive down 3rd Street because it's so beautiful.
It's not because of the chuck holes in the middle of the road.
Oh, those chuck holes? That's
or
the
the
best
bumps.
part.
The
That makes
bumps.
Maverick go to sleep, so it's perfect.
Yeah, I blame Christina Gregoire for those.
Christina Gregoire, our former mayor
Not mayor. She was.
of Seattle.
No, she
The
wasn't.
governor of Seattle.
She was the
Sorry.
governor of. She was Washington.
I should
State
have.
governor.
I should have quizzed you on that. Dang it.
She wasn't even the governor of Seattle. She was the governor of Seattle.
She's governor of
Cleveland.
Washington State, I know.
So you would have gotten that question wrong.
Yes, I would have.
Twice.
The first time.
Twice.
Anyways,
Old 3rd Street.
the Chocolate Tea fundraiser and scholarships for high school seniors happened this last week, and we got an interview with Janie Larson and Louis Tutino.
You're here today at our Chocolate Tea, which is our annual fundraiser. This is how we raise money for our philanthropic efforts in the community. I'm Janie Larson. I'm the worthy matron of Alpha Chapter in Cleellum, and this is my partner in crime.
Louis Tutino, and I'm the worthy patron.
Alpha Chapter is 110 years old this year, and so we're very, very proud to lead this chapter. It's a good group of people, and it's important to us to preserve the heritage.
And it's also a lot of fun. Yeah, we enjoy everything we do here, and we get a lot of laughs. Sometimes we get in trouble, but that's the way it goes. But it's a great organization, and we take care of a lot of people.
Eastern Star is a partner, it's a concordant body to the Masons. The Masons is a traditionally all-men organization. Our Alpha Chapter and our Masons have worked well together. We have joint dinners. There will be Masons here today at our tea. It's a relationship that we treasure. Right now, our goal is to have a $1,000 scholarship for the Cleellum-Roslyn High School. We did last year, and it was very well received. We're very proud of it. And we work in tandem with Cleellum St. Thomas Lodge, who also do a scholarship. So we're about the community. We're about fostering community among the people who live in the Roslyn-Cleellum area.
Chocolate and Tea fundraiser. That is an awesome event right there. And congratulations to chapter number 88, Order of the Eastern Star, turning 110 years old.
That's old.
That is amazing. Usually we're reporting 100 years, but hey, 10 more years on it, 110 years. Congratulations, chapter 88. Very sweet.
The Interact Club hosted a lasagna feed fundraiser. This was held at the Last Resort on the 8th of February, and Sarah Zabik was there to tell us more.
My name is Sarah Zabik. I'm the Interact President for Cleellum-Roslyn High School. Right now we are doing a lasagna feed to help fundraise and offset costs for the trip to Ecuador this summer for the families. Right now there's 10 of us registered to go and 10 of us registered for fundraising. There is a couple who are paying their own way. And so what this is supposed to do, it's supposed to help the family so they don't have to pay the whole $900 to go to Ecuador. It's a really fun event. It's a lot busier than we thought it would be. It's been a great time. The people here are super nice. Everything's working really smoothly. People are working really well together. It's just been a great event. We have had over 102 adults in and out of this building in over, what has it been, an hour and a half maybe? So, I mean, this is amazing. This is a lot more than we expected. This is just really great.
Congratulations, an awesome event helping the kids of Ecuador. They're going to be sending some kids down there to be building schools. So special things for the Cleellum-Roslyn High School students.
Very cool. Valentine's Day is happening on Saturday.
Well, what are you doing for Valentine's Day, Jeff?
I'm going to go see 50 Shades of Grey.
Are you going by
I'm
yourself?
going to go alone.
Wow. In San Francisco?
Yeah, I got a plane ticket down there to go watch the movie 50 Shades of Grey in San Fran.
So when you going to San Fran?
I'm going to be leaving on Friday.
Yeah?
If I can catch the plane.
And so, do you have any special plans for your loved one on Saturday?
I just told you.
50 Shades of Grey?
Watching it.
You're buying the ticket?
I'm going to buy the ticket.
And maybe popcorn? Or
Maybe.
Aaron has to buy you the popcorn?
Maybe. I don't want
It has to be a mutual agreement. You can't just buy everything.
Yeah, I can.
Oh yeah, you guys are going out. You guys aren't married yet.
Yeah, I can buy everything.
Well, you should be buying everything. You're married. Or your
Dating.
boyfriend and girlfriend. When you're married.
It was
then
funny.
you split.
I went to one of my customers' houses the other day for a trouble, and he was like, oh, he's like, we haven't seen each other for a while. He's like, congratulations, by the way. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you getting married. Like, last time I saw you, you were single, and now you're married. And I was like, who told you that? He was like, well, I was watching the news, and Nolan was saying that your wife, and I was like, that's Nolan. He's lying. He's a liar.
He's pretty much married.
Yeah, he's a liar.
Anyways, here's some do's and don'ts for your Valentine's Day to keep you out of trouble, just in case with the old lady or with the old man.
Proposal. That's a do. That's a do. Proposing on
Proposal, I think, is like one of the cheesiest things you could do. That is my number one cheesiest thing you could do. And you're gonna do it, and he's doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, on these burger flipping funds, I can afford like.
What are you talking about? You just bought a scratch table.
A scratch. That's what they're called.
Yeah,
scratch.
a good old disc scratch table.
The
turntables.
New age DJ Jazzy Jeff. You're looking at him hosting weddings and.
On those burger flipping budgets. Mm-hmm.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, Jeff. Here's another do. Make it last all day. And that means make sure to spread the love all day. When you wake up, maybe get your loved one a coffee or whatever they prefer. I know I'm going to get my wife a coffee and a Scouty bagel. And then during lunchtime, maybe make them a lunch or just give them a kiss. And then dinner time, of course. End it with a great night, dinner, maybe a movie, and just snuggling. That's doing it all night long. All day long.
That's doing it all day long?
Valentine's Day.
Doing it all day long.
All day long.
I think
Valentine's
you need to
Day.
extend for the next 364 days of the year.
Well, just remember, it's one day.
Yeah.
It's one day. It's Valentine's Day. Hallmark. They helped make this day.
Don't.
What's a don't, Jeff?
Buy Valentine's Day cards.
Well, don't buy them on Valentine's Day. Buy them before Valentine's Day.
You're not going to be able to
So
buy
you
them
have a
on
little bit of
Valentine's
time.
Day.
Well, maybe you do.
They're going to be sold out. Safeway did not stock.
They forgot to order them, just like milk.
Yeah, all the dairy products.
But talking about cards, a do is be creative.
Make
if you
your
get a
own
card, be creative with it. If you buy a card, be creative with it. Maybe glue some candies on there that are sweet. I wish I would just do this. I can. It's easier to speak it. It's harder to do it. So just do it. What's another don't, Jeff?
A don't?
Yes.
Don't contact your ex-girlfriend. That's gonna be.
What happens?
It's gonna be easy for Nolan to do because he doesn't have any ex-girlfriends.
Yeah, I do. I was wondering though, what happens when your girlfriend now used to be an ex?
Then
Because that's what boat you're in.
Yeah, that is.
So are you contacting your ex?
I'm gonna have to stick to this list and not go to California.
So you're going alone to 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. I need a ride from the airport though.
And here's a huge don't forget the day. It's this Saturday. Usually it's on a Wednesday, that's really easy to forget. This week it's on this time it's on a Saturday. Pretty easy.
If you plan on going out for Valentine's Day, make sure to make reservations in advance.
Yes, very important. You better make reservations at 50 Shades of Grey because you know all
Everyone's
people
gonna be there.
are going to be there.
Everyone's gonna be
That's
there.
like going to be the #1 blockbuster Valentine's Day.
I get in on Friday, so I'll probably just grab a sleeping bag and then camp outside of the theater. Tent it.
Cool.
Tent it.
Well, hey, happy Valentine's Day from Jeff and myself and the rest of the crew at INTV. We all hope you get to spend that Saturday with a loved one.
Early Learning Day is going to be held at the elementary.
Jeff should have had this.
I don't even know what it involves.
It's Early Learning Day. It's so you can learn earlier than you usually do.
In the day?
In the day. But it happens at 5 p.m. So don't let the name fool you. Early Learning Day at the elementary school starting at 5 p.m. February 17th. So please mark that on your calendar. Jeff needs to be there.
Sousapalooza is going to be taking place. Friends of the Roslyn Library is going to be holding this at the Senior Center on March 7th. Be sure to pick up your tickets. It's going to be going from 6 to 9 p.m.
Yeah, Friends of the Roslyn Library, they want to get this back into Roslyn. I can't believe it's still in Cle Elum. Because Sousapalooza, Friends of the Roslyn Library, please. This is an awesome event where they have amazing entertainment and some great chili that everybody loves. Chili cook-off.
Moving right along, let's go on to some
Civic News! In Cle Elum City Council news, the Cle Elum Fire Chief Dave Campbell is there to report about a house that they will be doing a controlled burn coming up later on in the year. And Kelly Connor is here once again at the Cle Elum City Council complaining about something. Kelly?
8511 Sienaway Road, Cleo, Washington. I have a couple of questions. In talking to people in the last couple of weeks, there's been some things that have been said to me that I figure no better place to ask than the city council meeting. One of them was, I'd like some clarification. It was told to me that not very long ago that the city allowed one of their vehicles to be used for travel, and even went as far as put new tires on it before it left, and it was for Matt Morton to take a vacation with his family. My question is, there's a confusion as to whether it was Disneyland in California or Disney World in Florida. I've heard both. Just wondered if anybody knows the answer to that one, and kind of wondered if that was wise use of the city's money, in the time of this bad economy. Also, the other thing that has been said repeatedly to me is that it was mentioned that the reason why all the grants have been applied for is so that they can help to pay for Matt Morton's salary, that he has kind of some administrative costs on the grants he received. And I just wanted to know if that's a really legal use of funding that you get for these grants, and just want to know if I could get some answers.
I didn't understand the question of the grants. Could you go from start to end on that?
Sure, dear. I've been told by several individuals, some prominent business owners, that the city, in particular Matt Morton, applies for grants for projects for the city, but that with the use of that funds, he assigns them to some administrative fees so that basically it kind of helps cushion the salary that he earns. So
I can answer both those questions, Your Honor. First of all, of course, neither Matt Morton nor any city employee uses city vehicles, including new tires, for personal vacations. That's a ridiculous assertion, and it's defamatory. I would love to know who told you that so we can take action against that person or those people. Secondly, with respect to the grant applications, each grant application is different. City Council approves the filing of grant applications and the receipt of grant funds. Many grants, in fact, specifically do authorize, understandably, the use of some of those funds to offset the administrative cost of procuring and implementing the grant.
And I'll add that to the record, to the council, and on the record. I don't recall the last time in the 7 years I've written grants for the city that we've gotten a single dollar in administrative money, not $1. We pay the administration costs as a city, and we do that to get money to move our city forward, not to pay anybody's salary.
I honestly didn't have an idea. That's why I was asking.
And if you want to check out Kelly Connor's complaints on a weekly basis,
Which you should.
Be sure to do so at selected times here at INTV.
Actually, not selected times. 9 a.m., 9 p.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays. Check out the Clayholme City Councils.
Those were times that we selected.
What happened to Roslyn City Council, Jeff?
Roslyn City Council of Suncadia was talking about on how much money they spent this last year. $6 million, to be quite honest. I think that I would have thought that it was going to be at least 10. Honestly, 10 million that Suncadia spent, all the work going into the projects that they have and the crews that they have to fund. It seems like 6 million isn't that like.
These were just 6 million on improvements.
So that's without labor.
Yeah.
Okay. It could be a bit extravagant, but Suncadia is new and it's growing. So
let's go check out what this money was used for.
We completely redid the coffee shop in the lodge. It was a small kind of hole in the wall, and we, I think, more than doubled the size of it, and it's really been a great thing for the lodge operation. We completely replaced the furniture in the lobby, resurfaced the pools around the lodge and over at the swim and fitness center. That's a big thing. Projects, we spent just about $2 million building Jenkins Drive, which is the secondary access into Tumble Creek, putting on the 1,000 steps that go from the lodge down to the river, putting up interpretive signs, pretty much oriented at children. But how many of you have walked those steps? We built restrooms on the golf course of Rope Rider. We opened Rope Rider somewhat under duress in 2011, and frankly we didn't have the money at that time to build the restrooms, so we completed those last year, which is particularly appreciated by the female golfers, I'm told.
Yeah, building some bathrooms on the golf course, very important.
That is.
The coffee lounge, very important. Reseeding, $2 million, very important as well.
Very cool.
And congratulations, Joe Peck, 30 years with the Roslyn Public Works. Amazing job, and congratulations on the retirement coming up, and way to keep the water always clean. Thanks, Joe.
Very cool.
And at this time, let's go into some Warrior sports.
Warrior sports. Warriors played their final game versus Natchez. They could have continued, but this unfortunate
The Rangers
loss
stopped them.
knocked them out. The Natchez Rangers took them down 37-33. Very close game.
What a tough loss. 6 seniors from the Cleveland-Roslyn basketball team will be leaving for the last time, but losing right there. We had to win this game to get into the first round of the playoffs, which we haven't been in 12 years. Ouch.
We got pretty close, though.
We did.
We got pretty close.
But wrestling, on the other hand, is doing amazing. The boys at the wrestling squad with Coach Briggs are doing some great work, and we met up with Coach Briggs with an interview on what they're about to approach and hopefully where their state-bound title is going to be.
My name is Jim Briggs. I'm the new head coach for the Cleveland Warriors wrestling team. So I just started, but I've been involved with this program since 1993. This is such a good group of kids. We've never had, or it's been a long time since we've been able to cover 8 weights. We don't have 8 wrestlers, but I can move them around and I can cover 8 weights and move them where I need them. That's why we won so many matches. I really didn't think we'd win just maybe a couple matches over the season, but we ended up 7-5. These kids work the hardest, and they really don't get any recognition. It's sad. The Washington State High School Wrestling Championships is the largest high school sporting event in the nation. There's 1,200 wrestlers there. so it's like way big. It's a big deal. Now we're going to have something to go through. There's no question. Realistically, I think we should have 3 that have a shot at placing a state. The next tournament. We're in postseason. The next weekend. It's at Canyon Benton. It's the regional tournament. So, and all 7 that went to region or district are going to region. Carson and Charlie were the champions, which of course gives them better seeding for the next tournament. I'm a pretty demanding coach. I work kids pretty hard. So the pre-qualification is you better come. If you come out from Warrior Wrestling, you better be ready to work. You have to have 2 point or above and no Fs. However, I expect more. So I instituted what we go in here every Friday. We call it Plato's Cave. So it's a warrior wrestling study hall. Well, I don't want just student athletes. I want scholar athletes. The only thing I can say is these guys have really, I want to say, changed the course of history. So I told them that they could do so at the beginning of the year, and they have. They've really come through. Yep, I'm really proud of them.
Girls took on Natchez as well on the 6th, and here's what they had to bring to the table.
Unfortunately, a loss for the girls to end their season 2, but next year, with those 5 starting freshmen, we cannot wait to see the progression and how good those girls are going to be.
There'll be 5 starting sophomores.
Yes, they will, with an amazing coach. So keep up the great work, girls. Spring sports is on their way. Basketball, softball, tennis, track. Can't wait. It's going to be an awesome season, especially with baseball and softball.
We'd like to shut down tonight's episode, winding it up by thanking our sponsors once again. Thank you, CPC, Ruby Scrapbooking and Things, Swiftwater Fitness, Smoky's Barbecue, Loretta Swigard and John L. Scott for all your real estate needs, Mountain Elegance, Craven Technologies, Country Ladies Trading Company, Inland Security, and Inland Networks.
Thank you, everybody. And if you would like to become a sponsor, give us a call, 509-649-3940, where we have an awesome deal going on. If you have Inland Network services, we will make you a commercial for $175. Show up for 2 months, 5 to 7 times a day. Can't go wrong with that deal.
Cannot.
And at this time, we'd like to go on to some birthdays. Happy birthday, February 12th, James Porteous.
Happy birthday on the 13th, Chris Flowers.
Happy birthday, February 14th, Amanda Hines.
And on the 15th, happy birthday, Debbie Willett.
On February 16th, happy birthday, Shayna Persian, Kellen Renfro, Drake Jenkins, and Rashad Benegamuda.
On the 18th, we have Tammy Koth, Walter Boheim, Kara Maruda, and Marshall Allenbaugh.
And if we missed your birthday, don't let it happen again. Facebook us, tweet us, email us, call us. We would love to wish you a happy birthday, anniversary, or like this, Maverick. 7 months old, crawling, sitting up on his own, has 2 teeth. Here's a couple pictures, and this kid is amazing. Every single time I walk in the door, big smile comes, and he's actually giggling too. I gotta get a video of him giggling.
Look at this. We wasted an entire page on baby news. It just says baby news.
And I just reported that baby news. Maverick is
An
number 1.
entire page. Just blank page baby news.
Congratulations to Quinn James and Sarah Davis on their little new one. Just the other week. Very cool right there. Babies are in the air. It is time for babies.
Yes, it
Well,
is.
a lot of baby news. Jeff, maybe?
No.
Valentine's Day is coming up. He's
No way.
proposing.
No way.
It's been a couple local boys.
Shooting some local news.
For you, the news, February 12th, 2015. I'm Nolan Weiss.
And I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
You guys have a great day, night, evening, whenever you see us. And like always,
Adios.
adios,
True.
amigos, Jeff.
Hello and welcome everyone to this week's edition of INTV Weekly. It is the 17th of February. I am Jeffrey Jorgensen.
17th. We're at the 12th, Jeff.
Hello and welcome everyone to this week's edition of INTV Weekly. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen. This is Nolan Weiss, and it is the for your safety. But high hopes are looking for the Warriors.
Davis.
Oh, that's it. We're out.
Yeah, that's
In next season.
Yeah.